Friends, good evening. It's Wednesday night, and you are here on I Need Space, and this is our very, very, very first queer open mic night.
Woohoo!
Woo! We're so excited to bring these marvelous performers to one another and to you. We're here as a fundraiser for our ASL Interpretation Accessibility Fund. We have Jenny O'Shaughnessy de Leon interpreting for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. And here we are. I Need Space is a queer music festival. We've got our 7th chapter coming up this weekend with 6 really extraordinary artists from all over the US. Do we have anyone international this weekend?
Nope, not this time, but soon.
Right. So stay tuned. Friday and Saturday from 6 to 9 Pacific time. We've got some amazing people. And tonight, we've got a bunch more amazing people who are going to play one song. How it works. We've got a hat. People signed up. We've got a bunch of names. And we're going to pull the names out momentarily. We'll go in that order. We ask you please to be courteous in your timing. As we say at the Freight and Salvage open mic, we've never had to have a time limit. Please don't make it so that we have to. So in the range of 5 minutes or less, as friendly as it can possibly be for community. We've got people of all ages watching and playing tonight, which is really rad. And we are also co-hosting this event with our favorite hometown spot, the Ivy Room, which is a queer women-owned business up in Albany. We love them. They're one of our favorite venues. They're currently open on weekends for takeout and drinks. And they have amazing, amazing merch. I forgot to wear my Ivy Room shirt tonight because it's actually a little chilly in California, by which I mean Oakland. So we're doing a raffle. If you donate tonight to I Need Space and you donate tonight to the Ivy Room GoFundMe, which helps keep their doors open, your name will go in a hat, sort of like this one. And this weekend during Chapter 7, we will pull a name from the hat and you will be the proud winner of some fantastic Ivy Room merchandise. So for those of you playing tonight, we humbly request to make a $5 suggested donation to I Need Space. That money will go directly towards our ASL fund. Less if you can't, more if you can. If you're watching and you want to contribute, that's rad. And anyone who contributes any amount of money to us and also contributes any amount of money to Ivy Room, again, name goes in the hat for a raffle. So what am I forgetting, Bridget, my beloved co-mother?
The only thing I want to say is that we have artists sitting on the YouTube stream right now, and if you are an artist, you should have gotten an instruction email from me with a link to join this stream right here. And so when we figure out what the order is, we'll invite the first 5 performers to come and sit backstage with us in the Streamyard. And then when it's your turn to perform, we'll pull you into the stream, you play your song, and then we'll invite you out of the stream and back into the wild. That's all.
Thank you all for sitting tight with us. I've been using the phrase first pancake. You're making pancakes and the griddle isn't quite hot yet, or the dough, what is it called? Not dough, batter hasn't sort of become itself. And so the first one, usually it's edible, but it's like a funny shape where it's sort of brown on one half and on the other or whatever. My friend Kelly likes to call it the dog pancake. And then she always leans in conspiratorially and says in sort of a stage whisper, my brother Glenn is the dog pancake. So this is our first pancake. It's here. It's edible. We're going to have a great time. And from here on out, we will have a better sense of how to bring you in. You will have a better sense of what this feels like. We hope you tell all of your queer friends to come perform. We hope you tell everyone you know, allies included, to come watch. We want to make I Need Space the biggest, broadest, queerest, musicalist community possible. So, therefore, we're going to start with one of my favorites and soon to be yours, my co-mother, Bridget Boyle.
Yeah, do you want to pull the names first so that we can get the 5 in?
God.
See, odd-shaped pancake. Here we go.
Here we go. And odd-shaped pancake and why it's nice to be a team. We're actually going to start with 2 of our performers from the East Coast who are both in high school, got to get up early and go to school tomorrow. So we are going to have Ella Simring first, after Bridget. So I guess actually 2. And number 3, Zoe Limos. So those are 2 and 3. Then we will have Elliot Wren, Jack Strano. If I mispronounce your name, please yell at me. I want very much to witness you exactly as you are. Irina Brivkin. So that's 1, 2, 3. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 6. Irina will be 6th. Sarah Geddes will be 7. CJ Lawrence, 8. Nick Ashley will be 9. Karis Barenwald will be 10. 11 will be Kathy Gage. And I may or may not sing us out if it feels like that kind of evening. How am I doing, B?
I think you're good.
Okay,
just want to say that Elliot is not coming tonight because they live on the East Coast and are also in bed. So next time.
Okay. Well, for the intrepid, here we are. I Need Space's very first queer open mic.
Hooray! Let's see. I'm going to send my lyrics over to Jenny. It's going to be a full lyric situation. Thank you, Jenny. And there we go. Is that good, Jenny? Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Bridget Boyle, and I am one of the co-producers of I Need Space. I'm so proud to be a part of this community. And I want to share a brand new song with you that is called Apocalypse. And I wrote it. It's kind of a sad bastard song to start off the night. So it's about sort of what's happening right now and being alone and sort of feeling the weight of that. Alone in this apocalypse, why stay still? They say there ain't no other way. Why I wanna stay alive, so I stay inside. See the open road and I gotta go. I wanna feel alive like I used to. I wanna dance all night like I used to. Wanna catch a wish upon a star, put my foot on the gas and go far, but I spend my days just me and my scars. The morning light makes me miss our fights. The way the coffee smells makes me miss our hell. Why? You told me you would go so we can finally know why. But now that you're gone, how can I go on? I wanna feel alive like, but do you? I wanna dance all night, but do you? Wanna catch a wish upon a star, put my foot on the gas and go far, but I spend my days just me and my scars. Apocalypse, why I wanna spend my days in some other way. I run around in the ocean waves. Why? But I'm afraid to breathe the air around me. Why? Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Jenny.
That was beautiful. When did you write that?
About a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago.
So good. The whistling makes it.
Dude, I added that today.
Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's so good. So good. Okay, we've got a bunch of people here asking about order of things. Genesis, would you mind giving us in the like all chat the order in here? Bridget,
yes,
everyone who is interested in listening to Bridget, you have excellent taste, and you can find her all over the place. Bridget Songs on Instagram and bridgetboyle.com.
bridgetboyle.com. Notice I do not have a D in my first name. It is a very important element of me. Bridget, no D, since 1982.
And speaking of elements, we have Ella Simmering up next. So, Ella, do we have you here? Oh, we sure do. Sweet. Okay. Rad. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
We're so glad to have you join us. Where are you coming from today?
I am based in Boston.
Rad. Very,
Yeah.
very cool.
So
What are you going to be playing tonight?
I am going to be playing an original called Viewfinder. Also, I just want to say thank you so much for providing interpreting access. My mom is an interpreter, so I really appreciate it. Yeah.
That's so cool. Well,
Ella,
Jenny, Ella, and take it away.
Huh, all right. Cool. Here we go. Blurry eyes, blurry lines, hair whipping back and forth. Got the shot. Check your watch, it's almost 3:45. I see you through my viewfinder. It's a reminder. I can't help how I feel standing beside her. Ooh, nothing finer in this diner than breakfast before the sun. Kiss me on the cheek before the night is done. I see you through my viewfinder. It's a reminder. I can't help how I feel standing beside her. Ooh, what is the chorus to my stupid song? What is the chorus so they'll sing along? Help me find the notes I need to sing. Brush my hair aside. Tell me not to fall asleep, fall asleep. Trip over my words. I'm gonna fall in deep, fall in deep. Brush my hair aside and tell me not to fall asleep, fall asleep. Trip over my words, I think I'm gonna fall in deep, fall in deep. What is the chorus to my stupid song? What is the chorus so they'll sing along? Help me find the notes I need to sing. What is the chorus to my stupid song? What is the chorus so they'll sing along? Help me find the notes I need to sing. Brush my hair aside and tell me not to fall asleep, fall asleep. Trip over my words, I think I'm gonna fall in deep, fall in deep. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, so glad to hear your voice and hear your song. How beautiful.
Thank you.
Where can we hear more of your music?
I am Eliora on streaming platforms. That song is not out yet. It will be out soon.
Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you for sharing it with I Need Space.
Of course.
That's rad. Okay, Eliora, to be found on streaming platforms the world over.
Yes.
Thank you so much for performing tonight. And we wish you goddess speed with school tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, so up next, we have Zoe Lemos. And I need a lamp. Yes, I do. Hey! Okay, I'm gonna get my lamp in a second. Hi, darling.
Hello.
I'm so glad to see you here tonight. Zoe and I have known each other for a really, really long time, and I'm just absolutely delighted that you're here to make music with I Need Space. Where are you broadcasting from?
I'm also from Massachusetts.
But you're not in Boston right now, are you?
No, I'm in a random place in Conway.
Oh, I mean, it's
Middle
not
of
random.
nowhere.
It's your home. That's
Yeah.
like it's random. Okay, so what are you going to play for us tonight?
I'm going to play a song that I wrote called Tennessee.
Sweet. All right. Well, Zoe Lemos.
I had dreams that we would end up in Tennessee. We would play in coffee shops and make our living tree. They would know our coffee order, our breakfast order too. Buttery love and smooth selling syrup for me and you. Oh, things have changed. Oh, life's free from the other ways. For you, me, and Tennessee, well, breathing's getting hard for me. Oh, in Tennessee, I had dreams that we would end up in Tennessee. But I don't think they could handle what life's got for me. Tennessee would love to be where I rest my feet. It's gonna be 60 degrees in January. I have my own cavalry. Oh, things have changed. Oh, life's free from the other ways. For you, me, and Tennessee, well, breathing's getting hard for me. Oh, in Tennessee. Well, I'm sure I'll be gone. I haven't seen you in a while, and I should probably call up and dial. And our dreams aren't off the table, they're just falling to the side. And I'm prepared to let them slide and sweep them under the rug. So here's my last talk, and it's all up to If you can save me in Tennessee, I'm only 14 hours away. Life's funny that way. Oh, things have changed. Oh, life's straight from the other way. For you, me, and Tennessee, well, everything's getting off of me. Oh, in Tennessee. Oh, things have changed. Oh, life's straight from the other way. For you, me, and Tennessee, well, breathing's getting off me. You, me, and Tennessee, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, Tennessee.
Oh, Zoe, that was rad. Thank you so much. Is that on anything that's out at the moment? I know you put out a record not that long ago.
Yeah, my band called Zoki it's ZOKI, and it's out on Spotify and Apple Music, and I also have a song called By the Sea, and it's under Zoe Limas Music on Apple Music and Spotify.
Fantastic. Everyone, go follow Zoe all over the place in a consensual electronic musical way exclusively, please. Thank you. And Zoe, thank you so much for coming to us from Fundraiser. So nice to see your face. I miss you. Bye, darling. All right, if you're just joining us, you're watching the I Need Space Queer Music Festival community's very first queer open mic. Anyone, all of you queer performers, welcome to play. Comedy, poetry, music, all the things. Here's one of our co-mothers, Bridget Boyle, who's going to tell us this very important announcement.
Very important. If you are a performer who's next on the list, we've got Jack Strano, Irina Rivkin, Sarah Geddes, CJ Lawrence. You can come along and be backstage with us so that we can know you're here. Thank you.
Sweet. We're figuring out the technicals of how to have everyone involved. I mean, all of us are figuring out all the technicals of how to just live life as we do now. Thank goddess for Bridget Boyle and Genesis Furman, two of the four co-mothers of I Need Space, who are tech wizards and can make absolutely everything happen. And there is occasionally some limits to what we can do. So we can only have so many people through the platform that we're using. Thank you, Bridget, for letting everyone know. Jack, you are up next. Then we'll have Irina, and then on Double Deck is Sarah Geddes. For those of you playing, thank you so much for your suggested donation of $5. All of the money that you give, less if you can't, more if you can, will go for our ASL fund to have further interpreters, paid living wages to work for the I Need Space Festival this coming weekend. Yes, my darling.
One more thing. I don't think Jack is here. I don't see Jack backstage. So
Okay.
why doesn't everybody else who's on the list for tonight start to come backstage? And we'll
Okay, great.
I think we're at the point where we have enough room backstage now.
Sweet.
Thank
Absolutely fabulous. So everyone come on back. And who do we have up next then? We have Irina, right?
Irina, yeah, I haven't seen her.
Do we have you with us? Almost. Well, I will
Tell a
say,
joke.
Can I tell a joke? What kind of joke would you like, B?
Just something real good. Something really, really good.
Something really good. I feel like maybe I asked you this yesterday. I asked someone this yesterday. Did you hear about the constipated mathematician? She had one. It was so hard she had to work it out with a pencil. Did you want a longer joke than that?
That's like a gross joke.
Isn't that what math isn't gross? Listen, just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people might not be completely interested in the STEM professions.
Okay.
Whoa, we got a Katie Cash sighting. The ghost. Like, I will say one of our spectacular performers this weekend is going to be Skip the Needle. Katie Cash will be playing with them. We have 6 artists total. They're all amazing. One of the things I love about how I Need Space has ended up, the shape we've ended up taking is that each of our festivals includes all kinds of genres. So it's not just a punk festival and it's not just a folk festival, that we have singer-songwriters and rock bands and funk bands and soul artists and electronic music. And there's just something for everyone. And what I hear a lot from people is that you should go buy the Skip the Needle record, which is right here floating unobtrusively beside our interpreter, who's trying desperately to do her job exquisitely well. And thank you so much. Jenny stepped up very last minute to join us because this was a very last minute thing that we decided to do. And normally interpreters get lyrics, get to talk with artists beforehand, get to prepare professionally to exhibit their skill and their witness and their presence. And Jenny, being Jenny, said, yeah, we can do that. And then just like this. So sometimes she doesn't even have lyrics at all, and makes her job much harder. And we're so grateful to have you. Thank you so much. So for those of you who want to participate tonight, I think we'll probably do another one of these the Wednesday before our next chapter, chapter 8, which will be in October. Make sure if you're going to participate that you send us your lyrics so that we can have our interpreter prepared to support you and to create access in the best possible way. Let's see.
So backstage we have CJ, and I'm not sure. CJ, you want to turn your camera on so that we can see that you're ready to go? Oh, great.
Sweet. Okay, so we're collecting people. Rad. I will say also, for those of you watching, thank you. So many of you have already donated. So many of you just watching even have donated. Bless. Thank you. And to support these artists and support I Need Space, one of the best things you can do also is to go and like and support all the platforms. It's free. It takes 5 seconds. Go find everyone on YouTube. Go find everyone on Instagram and Spotify and Twitter and all of the other things that I don't even know about because I live under a rock. And just hit the little blue button. That addictive, horrible thing actually has excellent ramifications for small artists and even large ones. So if you have a few seconds while you're listening even, go check them out. Okay, so we've got some people backstage. CJ was there first.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's bring them in. CJ.
Hello.
Hey. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Rad. Where are you streaming from?
San Mateo, California.
Right on. And what are you gonna play?
The song's called Inked. It talks a little bit about co-op living. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, co-op living, take it away.
All right. Can you hear me all right? Yeah. Cool. 19 pink hair, no car. Moved into our big house from your tiny town. Went sledding on snow days. We did acid on road trips. 33 dumb kids trying to cooperate. Was the house went home for Christmas. You and I were already at our only one. We cooked Christmas Eve dinner, smoked bombs Christmas morning, 4 or 5 or 5 trying to survive. You got sunflower now synced into your arms. Can't help but wonder how you feel about it now. I've got every right to hate you if I want. I want you to know I think we let you down. You did the rent spreadsheet. The rest of us should have been paying more attention. Of course, you were tempted. Your job pays $7 an hour. You faked a big payment. Got away with it for months. With sunflower house synced into your arm. Can't help but wonder how you feel about it now. I've got every right to hate you if I want. But I want you to know I think we let you down. By your 21st birthday, I buy around and you look so sad and guilty. That's when I started suspecting you probably weren't paying rent, stealing pop from me with your master key. I told our friends my fears. They took your key and said to come to Monday's meeting. Then you jumped out your window with only a backpack all alone. Open road, walking back to your small town. With sunflower house synced into your arm. I can't help but wonder how you feel about it now. I've got every right to hate you if I want. But I want you to know I think we let you down.
Right on.
Yeah, thanks.
Inked?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. Where else can we hear your music?
I actually haven't released anything, but I'm on Facebook under CJ Lawrence, and my Instagram is Think Outside Reality. Yeah. So I'll probably be doing more live stuff there and eventually release some stuff.
Nice. Good. Well, thank you so much for coming to hang tonight. We loved having you on I Need Space.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for doing this. This is cool. I was excited about it.
Absolutely. Feel so free to come stick your name in the hat again next month and tell your peeps. Everyone is welcome. We've just had some comments about, like, does it have to be music? What, blah, blah, blah. So any kind of performance that you can do reasonably on a live stream and that it is relatively community friendly, we welcome you. Thanks again, CJ. Okay, moving right along. What's happening over on Telegraph? Suddenly there was a like, oh, so there's a puppy, right? There's not just a puppy. Romeo, the cutest puppy of the earth, evidently is having a scenario over there. Does he have a name sign, Romeo? Not yet. Oh, like I love you, Romeo. Okay, that's my heart is kind of breaking like an egg yolk over that one. All right, and while the yolk's on me, let's bring in Karis Barenwald.
Hi,
Hey,
it's Karis actually.
I beg your pardon, Karis. I was just about to ask.
Yeah, no worries.
Lovely to meet you.
Yes.
So stoked to have you here on our first open mic. Where are you bringing us your music from?
I am actually in Wisconsin.
Marvelous. What part of Wisconsin?
The edge that's closest to Minnesota.
Okay. Sounds time.
Yeah.
How'd you come to hear about the open mic?
Well, I was looking for open mics and I found this one and I'm excited.
All right. Tell us a little bit about what kind of music you're going to make tonight, or what you're going to perform. Excuse me.
Yeah. I'll be performing part of a song that I'm working on called Outside the Lines.
Nice. That's totally perfect. It sounds a lot like our performers tonight have had things so far, have had discrete objects, but I think that it's rad and brave and perfect to use a platform like this to try something out. So
yes.
Without further ado, Karis.
All right. You keep trying to pin the binary to my skin and to my soul. When will you get it through your head? I'm not about to adhere to something meant to control me. I know you really think I drive you crazy, 'cause I like to color outside the lines. Really, can you blame me? I felt most like myself, covered in dirt and free from confines. I'm not about to cry my eyes out. I'm not willing to become someone who I'm not trying to fit my life inside these lines, 'cause the binary, it's not me. For so long I was suppressed. I let you tell me how to dress myself. Think again, not this time. I'm not about to cry my eyes out. I'm just trying to become someone who I'm just trying to live my life outside the lines. I'm non-binary. Yeah, that's me. And that's all. Thank you.
That's all is a lot of beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We're all over here in the green room, like bopping along, like, fuck yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Tell us a little more about your music and your work.
Yeah, well, I also haven't released anything yet. I'm gender fluid Graceling on TikTok, but I don't know if I will keep posting on there because it was quite addictive. I might make a YouTube channel, who knows? But I'm working on several songs all about being non-binary. So,
rad. Well, may your exploration prove fruitful and meaningful, and thank you for sharing it with us. It was beautiful.
Yes, it's awesome to be here. Thank you.
Rad, you bet. Hopefully, we'll see you again.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Karis. Okay, wait. All sorts of things are coming in. Up next, we have Nick Ashley. And then we were wondering if, Jenny, you might speak to us a little bit about accessibility and your role here on the team. Rad. Okay. So, Nick, come on in. Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Do you have a lamp that would like illuminate your beautiful visage in some capacity?
In this room, no, but I can try and move this lamp closer. Give me
Okay. Well, if it's not like impossible, that would be amazing. Oh, pausing for dramatic effect. Nick, where are you right now?
I am at home in Concord.
Cool. That's not Massachusetts, but California, correct?
Yes, Concord, California.
Not the shot heard around the world.
Woo.
Ah,
Better.
amazing. Thank you so much. Is your hair blue right now?
Yeah, it's
love it. So the Smurf pills have been working.
yeah, one a day.
Well, I heard you say that one time that you were a little bit worried about side effects, but it doesn't seem, I mean, your feet don't seem to be, well, okay. Okay, so what are you going to play tonight?
A song I wrote a long time ago, but it was one of the very first songs I wrote about another girl break my heart, in the spirit of sad bastard songs, as Genesis would say. I think it fits pretty well.
Sweet. Well, thank you for bringing us up by bringing us down. And here we go. Nick Ashley.
Thank you. This one's called Unless You Mean It.
Changing their course, heading straight to yours. I know better than that, or at least I should have learned that we're different and that this could never work. Or should I hope it can? Don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't say you love me unless you mean it, and don't give me hope that we can be. If you know we can't, then you do anything. How many times have I heard that? Do you mess with me because you know you can? I give you my heart, my promise. Don't leave me hanging on. Do you want me or not? Don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't say you love me unless you mean it, and don't give me that we can be. If you know we can, don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't say you love me unless you mean it, and don't give me that we can be. If you know we can't. There's been this thing between us for so long, darling. Do you really want me to ignore it? 'Cause I know that I can make you smile. Just let me try for a little while. Please touch me, please kiss me, please say you love me so I know you mean it. Please give
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Nick Ashley. Unless You Mean It, remind me what it's called?
Yes, Unless You Mean It.
Sweet.
And that one is on YouTube, YouTube and Instagram under Nick Ashley Music. Working on an actual recorded version at some point.
And you had to have recorded it in some way. What does actual mean in that
like I want to release it on streaming, but it's like there's a video
nice
of playing it, and then I have like snippets of other songs I'm working on here and there. So.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming to hang with us at I Need Space.
Thank you for having me, guys.
So appreciate for you coming and for the last minute lighting change. It's lovely to see your successful Smurfdom. Rad. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Yes.
All right. Bye, darling. So, my friend, we would love to take this moment to remind you all, thank you. Here we are co-hosting this first Pancake open mic, queer performer open mic, as a collaboration with our beloved queer women-owned venue bar nosh spot over there in Albany, California, the Ivy Room. They, like so many venues, there you go, right there. Like so many venues, like so many businesses in general, are struggling in these bizarro times, and we want to make sure to support them as much as possible. So weekends, they've got open hours. You can go fill a growler, you can go have a drink, you can go have some nosh, hang out, or you can buy some merch like Jenny is sporting here. And if you donate to I Need Space tonight and you make a donation to the Ivy Room's GoFundMe, your name will go in a hat. And this weekend, when we are having the 7th monthly, cannot believe that it has been the 7th monthly I Need Space Festival with 6 extraordinary artists from all over the US, making queer music for you, everyone. We're going to pull your names out of a hat. We will pull one name. Whoever has contributed to both us and the Ivy Room will get some rad Ivy Room merch. So come hang out this weekend, Friday and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific. You can tune in from anywhere. See? Merch such as this. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Bridget, tell them about the merch, would you please?
Check it out. So we've got shirts and hats, and I want one of everything. The hoodies, stickers. Ivy Room has some really rad merch. So
yeah. And I will say their t-shirt I've now had for some years and has held up really, really, really. It was a black t-shirt and it has held up really well. And I do not do easy on objects. So I wouldn't tell you to go do something unless it was really, really, really good.
And if you want to look at their merch and look at how you can support the Ivy Room, go to ivyroom.com. You'll find fundraising links and ways to purchase merch. And then, like Willa said, go get a drink on the weekend.
Of any kind. Plenty of us go to the Ivy Room who do not drink the alcohol. You would be so welcome there as a person who does not drink the alcohol, and open-armed and hanging in very good company. So please. Oh, the ghost is back.
Oh, wait.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
now you're on.
I also don't drink alcohol and spend many hours at the Ivy Room.
We have spent many hours together at the Ivy Room, in fact.
True.
Yeah. Jenny?
Yes.
Would you, taking off the hat, would you like to talk to us as our accessibility ambassador here at I Need Space?
Sure. So I'm going to try and sign and talk at the same time, which is not really great, but I'll just try and explain why I'm here. First of all, I just want to appreciate the intention from the beginning that the crew at I Need Space has really set intention to provide access. So this is really a grassroots effort, and everyone here is just here because of their heart and their love for independent queer musicians, and it's beautiful to see everyone coming together. And from the beginning, there's been an intention to provide not only accessibility, but to through captioning or interpreting services, but to also to pay the interpreters, which has been wonderful. And that's hard during a pandemic, when people are laid off of work, and when we're trying to fundraise for the artists as well, via the tip jar, which is a wonderful way to support these independent artists who are not gigging and performing in different places. And often the live shows are where they would earn money for their merch sales or their CD sales. And that's where people get to know about musicians, independent musicians, because there's not like a huge label backing them up and doing all the advertising work. It's just the musician bringing their gear, bringing their heart, putting it on stage, selling their gear and all that. So, so this is a wonderful way to support independent musicians, and the intention of providing access and interpreters for all of the shows has been an amazing feat. And this is a wonderful thing tonight to try and support that interpreting fund. So we want to pay interpreters a living wage, and we also know that interpreters are often asked, like musicians, to donate their time. And it's just, my brain is mixing two languages right now. I just want to say it's been a beautiful intention, and I really appreciate being involved and supporting not only the musicians, but also the queer musicians, but also the interpreters who've been showing up. And I've been seeking out a queer group of interpreters, and just really trying to keep it in the community and support everyone. And I think it's awesome. So, little plug. Great work.
Thank you so much for being a part of the team and being willing to jump in and answer questions and create even further community all the time.
It's an honor and a pleasure.
Oh.
Did you want to say anything about that? I know, Willa, you sign a little bit, but Bridget, we've had conversations about accessibility, and you know, you've expressed interest from the beginning, you know, about supporting this, and we've been in lots of conversations about how to improve it each time. So did you want to say anything about what it means from your side?
Absolutely. So I am the creative director. Sorry. I am the creative director at Waximile Productions, and we are working really hard to build a community and build you know, uplift marginalized voices and create accessibility for music for everybody. So this partnership with I Need Space has been an incredible partnership. And at this point, you know, it is really a labor of love, and we are doing it to make space for voices that need space right now, because we all need space. And it's, you know, it's a music for me is the number one most healing thing that we can do. It builds community. It create, you know, there's storytelling. We can be heard. We can be seen. And even though this is on the internet, and in theory that kind of takes away some sense of safety, I actually feel really safe here in this community, and feel like what we're doing here creates a lot of good energy and goodwill. And so to make that accessible to as many people as possible is a huge priority for Waximile, and also, you know, for the I Need Space team. So
that's awesome. And just to add something, I know that you know, if you've ever gone to a live show, which I'm guessing, you know, it's like the announcement on the airplane, like the seatbelt and how to do it. Like everyone's like, I know how to do the seatbelt. You know, most of us have been to a live show, and the feeling you have of being in the room, and that's, you know, with, you know, accessible interpreters on stage. If you're deaf and you're watching and you're just like moved by something the song is saying or the artist is saying, or if you're hearing and you're hearing like music in a specific way, or you're feeling rhythm that's like just like touching your soul. Right now, being isolated from each other, this is really important to gather in these spaces, even virtually. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to come together like this. And you know, it's online for a while to be able to watch if you couldn't make that night's show or something like that. So this is all a really beautiful thing to be doing. It's really giving me and many people that kind of silver lining of hope right now, that we need to just keep going. Sometimes you just need that like little breath of oxygen or something just to keep going. And so yeah, I really appreciate this space and everything you're doing.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah.
This weekend's festival is going to be, speaking of silver linings, big silver lining in this this here pandemic. We have 2 bands this time, and Goddess willing, we have good air quality. We'll have Skip the Needle opening up on Friday night and the Onyx closing out on Saturday. So, and then a bunch of amazing artists in between. So it's going to be such a good weekend, Friday and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Just want to also point out that all I Need Space Festival events are done from California. So if you're ever wondering which time zone you should be thinking about, think about Pacific time.
I just had a question for you, B, and it disappeared. Do you know what it was? It's like when I ask my dad, how are you? He says, how would I know?
Right, exactly.
You're talking about the festival. How do people watch this festival?
That's a really great question. You can watch the festival on the I Need Space Festival website, ineedspacefestival.com. And we'll post links as well. We also have a YouTube channel, which many of you are watching on right now. We have a Facebook page. We are also on Twitch. And I think that's all the platforms right now. But if you go there at the top of the show, you'll be able to find the streams. You can also go there now. We have all the live streams set up. So if you want to save the links, you can do that. You can also join our email list on our website. So if you want to find out about what's happening in I Need Space, if you want to offer us any feedback, any requests for artists, we love to hear from the community. Last time on the last chapter, we had Rooster Blackspur, who was amazing and recommended to us by a fan. And that was just like such an amazing, really cool connection to make. So if you have anybody that you love to see on I Need Space, we would love to reach out to them. And I believe we actually have another performer for the open mic who just showed up.
We sure do. And I will say for anyone watching, thank you all. We had a ton of people sign up, and then the attrition rate seemed rather high. So we, first pancake, we're figuring out how to do this. Everything happens. There you are. And also, we would really love to have you. We would really love to make a thing and make a container. And so please come, please bring your friends, please invite people. And if you sign up, we take you at your word. So please take yourself at your word also, so that we can know how to continue to make this great container. And extraordinary people like Jenny can know how long they're going to have to work tonight and things like that. So thank you in advance. And I think we'll do it again, right? The Wednesday before chapter 8.
Wednesday before. I think that's what we're going to aim for.
Sweet. So we'll have a sign up link. It's open. I think we'll probably just keep it open for the next one.
Just we'll be in touch.
Be in touch. We'll figure it out. We're going to assess this first pancake and then go from there. And meanwhile, we have someone who's very particular to my ears and heart, the one and only Pamela Samuelson, here to make us some music.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Babu.
Hi.
Hi. You're here. May I meta narrate what just happened?
Please.
So a few people dropped out. And I just texted Pam, my beloved here, who's down in LA, and said, hey, you want to come sing a song on the open mic? And she said, sure. And I said, great. And then a few minutes later, I said, no, like now? Do you want to come sing right now? And she said, I'm sewing. I'm doing something else. I'm here in my life. Like you can't just do this. And I said, oh, well, but you could sing anything. It's very relaxed. To which
go for it.
To which her response was, it better be, I'm not wearing pants. So here we are. Pamela Samuelson, who I will say in the course of all things, here at I Need Space, you heard we opened the show with Bridget Boyle, who is a singer-songwriter, Genesis Furman, another one of our co-parents at I Need Space may play us a song. I might play you a song. We're 3 of the 4 of us. Mackenzie Burt is not here with us tonight, but 3 of the 4 of us are musicians. And going into, I didn't know it was going into the season of the pandemic, but going into that season, I was about to make a record sung on also by my beloved here, Pamela Samuelson. And it has been one of the sadnesses of this time, not only not to make that record, but not to just be with you and sing with you. And I think you may have missed Jenny just now talking about, I don't know, the ways that we can still gather as we can, and how important that is. And for those of you watching, Pam's, among other things, an extraordinary educator, and she and her colleague Elizabeth Williams also offer free meditations a few times a week. They're beautiful. And I highly recommend following her on Facebook and checking her out at embodywork.la to find those offerings. It's another way to gather, and to gather in peace, and to gather in solidarity, and to gather in the presence of exactly what is, like whether or not you're wearing pants and your partner just told you to come and sing already on their open mic. So, my darling, what is it that you've decided to sing here?
First, I'm just going to let the people in my house know that I'm doing an open mic. I'm doing an open mic right now, so it'll be because that's how the world works now.
That's how we do.
I'm going to sing my favorite song. I sat down with 2 of my instruments to see what wanted to come out, and what wants to come out is one of my most favorites ever songs to play and sing, which I'm going to be on the little tiny uke for. And it's a Venezuelan song by a master singer-songwriter named Simon Diaz, who is the great hero of my maestro, Roberto Fuentes. And it is a song not in my native tongue. It's a song in Spanish, which is a language that I learned in order to be able to sing these songs. So please forgive my pronunciation, native Spanish speakers, if I am in error. It is certainly, my heart is so sincere. I hope it carries through, no matter what the sound is. And this is a song called Flor de Mayo. Shall I? Okay, I'm doing it. Okay. Ooh, sorry, my child just ran into the room and I got very distracted. Mañana le vas llegando, rayito de sol que siento. Mañana le vas llegando, rayito de sol que siento. Llévame por la sabana. Llévame sabana dentro. Mañana le vas llegando, rayito de sol que siento. Flor de mayo, flor de mayo, flor de mayo, no eres tan brava como mariposa. Flor de mayo, flor de mayo. Agüita de hojitas verdes, perlitas madrugadoras. Agüita de hojitas verdes, perlitas madrugadoras. Decidme adiós que voy lejos, cantando al morir la aurora. Agüita de hojitas verdes, bonitas madrugadoras, cabalgando en mi juicio para el lado, brota mi copla y responde el llano. Mariposa, flor de mayo, fantasma de sombra y luna. Fantasma de sombra y luna. Oh, mon Dieu. My brain has blanked out because that is what's happening right now in real time.
Espantos.
Espantos! Espantos! Here we go. Thank you. Fantasma de sombra y luna, espantos y aparecidos. Bridget, I love you. Fantasma de sombra y luna, espantos y aparecidos. El gallo de mi totumo ahuyenta con su cantillo. Fantasma de sombra y luna, espantos y aparecidos. Azabache, pintadita, blanca espuma, canta la lluvia, se acabó el verano. Blanca espuma, flor de mayo. Bridget, good save. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that was a
That was a Google. Thanks, Google.
Thanks.
Google counts.
Google counts. It all
does.
Bridget.
It did.
Good save. Thank you. Finished it.
Will you two share your meet cute? Because this is just one of the wonderful, amazing musical queer, as Animal would say, we're all just one lick away kind of things about the world.
Totally.
So my sort of last, 15 years of my life, I've been singing music from Eastern Europe. And I went to a Balkan music and dance workshop that I had attended many times. And one of my favorite years was the year where Pam and I met, and we were standing in the donation store singing a Bulgarian song with a couple other beautiful singers. And there was a giant, was that the year with the giant moth? There was like this, do you remember that? I have a picture of it. It's like this.
Yes, totally.
Huge. So this is in the woodlands in Mendocino. And then it turned out that Pam and I actually know a lot of people in common. And over the years, it's been like, oh, you know Pam? Oh, you know, So.
Well, that happened. And then I drove Svetanka back to LA, who I had just met for the first time because she needed a ride. So I drove her to the Bay and dropped her off where she was going. And I went to where I was going and then picked her up, and we drove the rest of the way. And by the end of that trip, she was like, will you come sing in my choir? I was like, oh, yeah, I would love to come sing in your choir. And then that following summer was the tour where I then saw you as we traveled through Bulgaria and got to sing everywhere. Got to sing in Sofia and Pazarjik and at Koptivnica, which was so great. Yeah, so wonderful. Anyway, thank you both for this strange interlude in the evening. I'm so pleased to be with you all.
Thank you so much for being so willing at a moment's pantsless notice to come and grace us with the voice that makes everyone fall in love with you, me especially.
Bless. May it always be so. Jenny, thank you so much for your translation.
Would you say just two? Oh, wait. Can we bring back?
Yes.
Okay. Pam is teaching a class that I feel like actually would be a really lovely, if you were gonna listen Friday night to I Need Space and listen Saturday night to I Need Space and would like to edify your soul in another way on Saturday, Pam is teaching a free class with another beloved queer family member of ours named Mo Washburn. Would you give us like just the
thumbnail?
Yeah.
It is a free workshop hosted by Kimberly Ann Johnson, who has a wonderful platform called Maga Mamas, which is the Sorceress Mothers. And it is on breast and chest care as an act of radical self-love. I'm a body worker, and so it is a self-care, self-touch, somatic awareness, use of tools like gua shas and castor packing and things like that for how to connect with our breasts and chests, and how a little bit to work with scars if we have scars from things, and just how to touch this mostly untouched part of our bodies. It's one of these places like the pelvis where we're rarely touched by anyone with whom we're not either sexually involved or going to for medical care. And it is a worthy place and it is a necessary place and a precious place. So it's just about that and about engaging with the breasts, to quote Willa, as the sort of expressive and receiving antlers or antennae of the heart. And so it's also time to be with yourself in a tender and careful way, and to have I'm feeling like it's going to be also have elements of a sort of collective grief ritual for all that we are in the midst of right now, that I feel like most of us could probably use, as this period has been a real pressure cooker.
And this is radically and explicitly for people of every body and expression and gender.
100%. Everybody with breast tissue. So yeah.
Will be held that way in intention and in language as well. So please, if you feel that you belong or you want to include yourself in that space, you're welcome. Everyone is welcome.
Yep, 100%.
And it's completely free. Pam, maybe you'll text me the link and I can add it to the comments.
Totally. I'll do that right now.
Rad. Thank you so much. Thank you for blessing us with your music, and I'll call you later.
Okay. Love you all. Bye.
I think we have one or two more performers tonight, specifically one of our other co-parents, Genesis Furman, who disappeared to do something, get prepared.
I'll text them and see what we've got.
Cool. Meanwhile, I see Pam's head is like floating around in the back room of the green room. This is so weird. It's like, here we are, but also not, but like certainly not alone. But like, it's a very, like, every once in a while, I'm like, I know we're going to go live, and I'm just going to be like knuckle deep in my own nose one of these days. And like, yeah, exactly.
If you follow I Need Space on Instagram, you might get to see some stories with us picking our noses. So just saying.
For real. We're having some people are, here we have a link for the class that Pam was just talking about. Some people are having trouble with the open mic link. You want to sign up, just go to our website, ineedspacefestival.com, and there are buttons everywhere. You will not be able to miss how to sign up for the open mic. And we want to have you, so please go sign up, and please tell your friends to sign up. I hope, even though, here we are, and even though it's the first pancake, I hope you have seen the relaxed and encouraging and community environment that we want to make here. We are not interested in a prettiest pony contest. We are interested in encouraging you in your voice, and us in our listening, us being all of us, you being all of you, and us here together. So that's what we want to do. While we're waiting on G, I will also say again, if you're able to contribute tonight, your donation as a performer, suggested $5, less if you can't, more if you can, goes for our ASL Accessibility Fund. Thank you so much. Those of you who also donate to our co-hosts, the Ivy Room, we will put your name in a hat, and this weekend we'll pull a name out of a hat, and someone will win a fabulous piece of Ivy Room merchandise, so you can floss it all over town and look like the coolest community kid that you can. Hey, Catherine Lindhack. Misha, did you figure out the link? Did you get it? Elizabeth, hello. Everyone is tuning. Oh, this is just, it makes me so happy.
Willa, are you going to play a song? I think.
Wait, are we not waiting on Genesis? What's happening?
Genesis just asked if they can go last.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
Yeah, let's see. Here is, I just added the class, the link to the class that Pam was talking about. I have to pee. That's not going to happen. Okay, great. Let's see. Let me look up a song. Let me look up the lyrics to a song so that then I can at least put that there. Oh, Genesis needs to get lyrics. Bridget, would you talk to the people?
Yeah, sure. So, as we wait for Willa and Genesis to get lyrics, again, this is the I Need Space Festival's first open mic, and this is something we're planning to do the Wednesday before every I Need Space Festival. And so if you're interested in signing up for the next one, you can go to our website, ineedspacefestival.com, and click on open mic, and you can fill out the form there. And this weekend, we have an amazing festival. It's going to be, let's see if I can get it all. Skip the Needle. Wow, my brain is really tired. La Femme Bear, Penny, Anne Carol Mitchell, Jen Cork, and the Onyx. And if you haven't heard these bands, they're all on Spotify and all over the internet. So you can check on the Chapter 7 page on our website. You can find all the links for all of the artists. And and show up, tell your friends, and support queer artists.
Yeah. Okay, Genesis is sending us something for Jenny. Jenny, I'm just going to post the lyrics. If that's all right with you. I can give them, let's see, where is Jenny?
Willa, you could text them to me and I'll text them to her.
Oh, sweet. Okay, great.
Text is the best way.
This is the closest thing to the lyrics that I just found. So I'm going to sing a song. It's traditional. It's called Foreign Lander. And Pam and I sing it together when we're together. The last time we got to sing, I was playing in the poster room. Carsey Blanton and the Wood Brothers were playing in the Fillmore, and Pam came up from LA, and I said, come play a gig with me. And because she's a game ass fucker, like you just saw, she did. And it was so cold in the poster room that we played the entire set, both of us in parkas. It was absolutely preposterous, and it was a ton of fun. And we sang this together, and I miss her. So here it is. I will give you something close to the lyrics also here in the comments. I've been a foreign lander for 7 long years or more, among the brave commander where wild beasts howl and roar. I've conquered all my enemies on land and on the sea, but you, my dearest jewel, your beauty has conquered me. I'll build a ship of love, dear, without the wood of trees. The ship would burst asunder if I prove false to thee. If ever I prove false, love, the yellow moon would mourn, fire would turn to ice, love, the seas would rage and burn. Oh, have you seen the morning dove? She's flying from pine to pine. She's mourning for her own love, the way I mourn for mine. I lie awake out in the night. I see that shining star and wonder if You see it too wherever you are. I've been a foreign lander for 7 long years or more. Among the brave commander, where wild beasts howl and roar. I've conquered all my enemies on land and on the sea. But you, my dearest jewel, your beauty has conquered me. So I wish I were singing that with my beloved, but she's in LA and I'm here. So many of you are far away, like even my beloved friends over on Telegraph Avenue, and Bridget over in East Oakland, and Genesis down in Hayward. But also here we are, and we're doing our best to be together as we can. And like maybe someday soon, Power Snatch will even get to do some air quality index approved outside singing together. What do you think, Genesis?
I was muted. Yes, there's reverb. Hang on. Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
It's really good to see you. I miss your face.
I miss your face too. I feel like I'm hiding behind a pop filter, and I'm gonna. Okay.
I feel like I'm hiding behind 6 months of no barbershop. So maybe I miss your face. For those of you who don't know, Genesis and I are a band. We are called Power Snatch.
Power Snatch.
Yeah. But we also do perform separately. As Genesis here is about to, we're going to end our evening with the one and the only, not the one and the only Genesis Angela, because there will be another Genesis Angela performing on Saturday in the Onyx, but the one and the only Genesis. What I mean. What are you going to play for us tonight, Jake?
I'm going to sing a song called XO, which is going to be on the upcoming album.
Oh, it's so good.
It's almost done.
It's so
Bridget is so excited.
I love this song. Okay.
Thanks, y'all.
All right. Kill it, G.
All right. Gotta make sure there's reverb in this thing. All right. Trying not to spiral down. Anxiety's a heavy crown. Come on, love, come rescue me. Over pillows beneath the sheets, and we'll sing oh, 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 fiber optics and a screen. Such a distance in between. Can I fold a paper map so you and I can keep holding hands and sing oh, 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 oh. Can't wait to get you on the phone. Even better, you and I leaving the world outside the door. Come and really make my heart overflow. Really make my heart overflow. 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 Oh, 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 Yay! Thank you so much, Jenny.
Jella,
Hey,
I love you.
love you too.
Love your voice. Love your songs. You're just stellar.
Rad.
And Willa,
Oh,
you're
Willa's muted.
There can't be a live stream without a
There
moment.
can't
of
be a
you're
live
muted.
stream without me putting a cork in my own mouth, which is just the funniest thing ever because obviously anyone who's watching and anyone who's ever met me knows that it doesn't happen in any other context. It's like only on my face. They literally just include me so that I'll talk. That's the only thing. Jella, where do you want people to find your music other than genesisfurman.com?
Oh, I'm on the internet. You can find me on Instagram. It's Hella Gela, HellaGela. And then Facebook. And then now Twitch. I believe it's twitch.tv/GenesisFurman. That's GenesisFermin.
Bless.
Yeah.
So good. And you go live pretty regularly.
I do.
It's so nice. It's so nice to get that little like ping, like whatever I'm doing, which is probably freaking out about something. And I'm like, oh, geez, playing. I can just go listen to that instead.
Yeah. I need to be a little bit more scheduled now. I've been going sporadically and it's like, surprise.
It's great. I enjoy that, actually. Anything, I mean, I think you were the golden nugget at the end of the rainbow, Genesis. What would you like to say now that you're here? Anything?
Oh, I'm just happy to be here. I was going to say I'm happy to be out of the house, but I'm not. That's usually what I would say if I go to a show. I'm just happy to be out of the house, but that's not. We can pretend we're in the Ivy Room right now.
The Ivy Room. So Ivy Room, thank you so much for wanting to. Thank you so much for wanting to be our co-hosts in this. We want just to be woven in such deep community with you. We love you. We support you. We want to see you thrive. Everyone, please go spend your money and your time at the Ivy Room. It's a great place to be and great people to support.
I also want to say that this evening we've raised enough money to pay for 3 interpreters for
hell yeah.
this weekend's festival. So
brilliant.
I just got
Thank
a little
you.
teary.
Oh,
that is really, really huge.
Thank you all so much. It means the world to us to be able to support in that way. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. And please come back. Please come back and listen. Thank you for coming to listen to the beautiful music tonight. Please come back and listen to the beautiful music this weekend. Chapter 1, when Jella walked through the door the day before Shelter in Place happened. Jella came over to my house. We were having a power snatch rehearsal, and she was like, everyone's about to lose their job. We got to do something. And so we had the first chapter of I Need Space 6 days later. And that was 12 artists. You can go and see all of those sets. They're still on Facebook. 12 absolutely extraordinary queer artists making music, having so much fun. And we've done one a month since then, and it's grown. And Bridget stepped in that week, and now we have Mackenzie, who's at work at the moment, and Jenny, and so many artists from all over the place. So we're not going to stop because shelter in place isn't going to stop, and the music needs to not stop, and community needs to not stop. So please come with us. Tell us about the artists you love. If you're one of those people, don't be shy. Tell us about yourself. You can submit as an artist on our website. Come play the open mic. Show us what you got. If you're like, I would never play a 40-minute set, but I might be willing, like Pamela Samuelson, to be texted 5 minutes before you go on, wearing no pants and being only vaguely interrupted by the best 5-year-old in the world and sing an exquisite song. We welcome you. Please come make community with us and come drink from the well that is what we're all building together. It's good stuff over here. So drink from the well over here and then go drink at the Ivy Room. Alcoholic or otherwise. Most of the people here, not so much with alcohol, so I'm just going to reiterate, you're very, very welcome. We're inviting you to a bar, but not necessarily to drink alcohol.
And just to say, they make the best mocktails.
Oh, I've never had
the best mocktails. It's
damn.
Like, you don't have to go there and just drink a soda water with a piece of lime in it. Like, you get like a legit mocktail there. And
what if you're a soda water with lime kind of lesbo over here?
Yeah, no, I am that way too, but
okay,
to actually go somewhere where they offer a drink that's not just soda water.
Fair. Okay, great.
Makes me very happy. Okay.
Just, didn't know if my people were also included. Thank you.
All people.
All people welcome at the Ivy Room, and all people welcome here at I Need Space. And especially thank you, queers, for stepping up and being brave and letting us center you. We need to center ourselves. We need to center one another. We need to uplift our voices, small V physical voices and big V poetic voices in this way. And we have each other to do it. So let's continue.
And one more thing, if you haven't registered to vote, you can do so on waximile.com. Go to waximile.com. There's a link there that says register to vote, and it'll send you over. So do that.
Do that and make sure everyone you've ever met is registered to vote. Please, 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 dear God, as if your life depends on it.
Okay, we probably gotta stop. Jenny's probably getting tired.
Oh, wait. We'd like a word from our sponsor.
I would like to see is the puppy coming? Hallelujah. Hold on. That requires some reverb right here. Oh.
Romeo.
Baby puppy.
He's going nuts in here.
Crazy.
Thank goodness the mic is muted because he's on the squeaky toy.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Popinski. Oh, thank you. All right, let's end on the note that is Romeo.
Okay, Romeo. Bye everybody. Ending.
Good night, everyone. We need space. So do you. See you Friday.
Good night.